Happy morning too.
Okay.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Okay, so I would like to introduce our house rules first. First, be present, be on time, arrive early, and stay until the end because your presence matters. Second, rename yourself for online. Takers are Gore, there's name. For Toastmasters are TM, there's name, there's club. For guesses, online, sorry. For guesses is G, there's name. Third, support the meeting by mute your microphone, turn on your camera, share supportive messages in the chat or online attendance, silence your phone and avoid side conversation or on-site. Especially we can hear you with the camera, microphone camera right there. And fourth, keep it safe and kind. Avoid topics like politics, religions, or anything not aligned with Toastmasters international guidelines. Last but not least, the most important, have fun. Okay, so the essay team for today, there's Zoom Master in online, Toastmaster Faisal, and welcoming ambassador behind us, Toastmaster Kaffa. Say hi to Toastmaster Kaffa.
Hi. Kaffa.
And online, Toastmaster Salma right in the Zoom. Alright, next slide. If you are excited, please give me something spooky like ooh. Ooh. Alright, now I would give the control back to our Madam President, Toastmaster Leonie.
It's going to be our VPE, our acting president for today, Toastmaster Sonny.
Alright, Toastmaster Son. Careful.
Be careful, guys.
Hello, happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Don't worry, this is not a robber, but maybe this is Robert.
Oh, that's cool one.
Okay. Yeah. My name is Sonny, and I'm the VPE and acting president of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And before we start the meeting, let me quickly introduce you what is the SGBD Toastmasters Club. SGBD stands for Supportive, Connected, Brief, and Developing Together. We started the Toastmasters journey at April 2005. Next, please. We are part of the large Toastmaster international community that has been built since 1924. We are now reaching the 101 years just last week. We are part of the large public speaking and leadership and span from 150 countries across 1,400 clubs and more than 200,000 members. Next, please. In Toastmasters, we have values and mission. I would like to ask Toastmaster Vincent, could you help me read the values and mission?
Oh, thank you. Okay. Sorry. The values are integrity, respect, service, and excellence. At a mission, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vincent. Next, please. In Toastmasters, we will learn through 6 different pathways. These pathways will teach you the different part of public speaking. There are some pathways that teach you pure public speaking, like presentation mastery, teach you to be humorous in engaging humor, teach you to be persuasive in persuasive influence, and so on. Next. In Toastmasters, we mostly do the public speaking, but not only that. We have multiple interesting projects that we can take, such as managing difficult audience, making a podcast, and high performance leadership to prepare us to be a leader, not only a speaker. This is the chance for you to speak with confidence, build a meaningful connection, because here we will know a lot of people, grow and as a brave leader, and of course, inspire others. You can help them as a mentor, you can grow yourself and help others grow as well. Next, please. Today, it's an honor for us to receive a lot of help from our neighbors. We have Club President of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Niki. We have Vice President of Membership, still from Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Sulthan. And we have our fellow from Jabat, Toastmaster Henry. Please. Next, please. Okay. Before we, it's an honor for us to welcome our newest member. Please welcome Toastmaster Kaffa Ammar Setiadi.
Yes.
Hi, Toastmaster Kaffa.
Happy morning.
Happy morning. Now, we are going to officially induct you as our member. Can you repeat after me?
Okay.
I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SGBD Toastmaster Club, make this firm obligation.
I, in the presence of my fellow members of the SGBD Toastmaster Club, make this firm obligation
To attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
to attend meetings regularly and prepare fully for each assignment.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmasters education program.
To apply myself to the projects outlined in the Toastmaster education program.
To participate actively in the club activities.
To participate actively in club activities.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To evaluate others in a positive, constructive manner.
To build open, friendly relationship with my fellow members.
To build open, friendly relationships with my fellow members.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmasters.
And to bring other new members into the club so that they can also gain the benefits of Toastmaster.
Okay, now to all SGBD Toastmasters Club member, please stand up. Let's repeat together. We, the member of SGBD Toastmasters Club, pledge
We, the members of SGBD Toastmasters Club, pledge
to support you in your quest for self-development,
to support you in your quest for self-development,
to provide you with positive, helpful evaluations,
to provide you with positive, helpful evaluation,
to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere,
to maintain a friendly, supportive atmosphere,
to give you opportunities to help others,
to give you opportunities to help others,
and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
and to make your Toastmasters membership a rewarding and fulfilling experience.
With that, Toastmaster Kaffa Ammar is officially SGBD Toastmasters member. Congratulations. Happy morning. Welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Offline and online.
Next, please. Don't forget that we meet every Friday. We have two hybrid meetings in first and last Friday of the month in this place, Ministry of Education, and the rest of that we will have it online. With that, with the power faster than me, I open this meeting. Now, if you think that I already dressed up quite well with my costume, wait until you see our Toastmaster of the meeting, because he has prepared a lot for today's costume. Without further ado, please welcome Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Malik.
Happy morning, everyone, online and offline.
Happy morning.
Yes, so excited to be here.
Happy morning.
Yay! All right. My name is Malik and I am the Toastmaster of the meeting. And tonight is a very special edition of our meeting because, as you can see, everyone is dressed up to wear the costume because we are celebrating Halloween. All right. As a Japanese saying, I would like to open this meeting with a very beautiful quote. As a Japanese saying remind us, selama ada suara yang berani berbicara, cerita tak akan pernah mati. As long as there's a voice brave enough to speak, a story will never die. Happy Halloween, everyone. And in this Halloween session, I would like to remind us that Halloween festive is kind of similar like what we did in Toastmaster, where Halloween is a kind of celebrating or facing the fear of the horror stories in a fun way. But here, as in Toastmaster, we also face our fear with courage, with love, and also with growth. So, welcome everyone to SCBD Toastmaster Club regular session. Tonight we're gonna have an excitement session because tonight is not only the regular session, but we have a very special team, which is, can you get next slide? There you go. Tonight we have Spook-a-thon. What is Spook-a-thon? Spook-a-thon means we have a very many speakers who are gonna inspire us tonight, who will share and dare to speak, dare to take this stage or screen online to inspire us to share the stories, to face their fear. So that's the power that we're gonna witness tonight. And our theme for tonight is hunting Indonesian urban legends. And Indonesian basically have a lot of horror stories. If I recall, every places in Indonesia have a very specific story or unique story. But we're gonna discuss it later. Can we go next? Okay, the word of the day is folklore. Yeah, I encourage everyone who's having the chance to speak, whether it is online or offline, to use the words of the day, as many as you can, because that means you are aware, and that's the way of celebrating our team today. Next. Okay, next. Okay. All right. That's word of the day. And in SCBD Toastmaster, we also have a very unique way on how we encourage everyone to dare to take the stage to speak, which is to answer the question of the day. And in our tonight's session, the question of the day is, what is the horror story or superstition that scared you the most? Wow. I believe everyone has a very unique stories. Please keep it in mind for now, but please prepare because throughout the session I will pick randomly one of you to share on the stage your stories. Okay? All right. Move on to the next one. Okay, a little bit slow. And here are very exciting agenda for tonight. We have 3 sessions. First, we have prepared speech session that's gonna have 6 amazing speakers who will share their stories, their reason why they're joining Toastmasters and so on, and we're gonna inspired by them. And the second one, we have evaluation session because that's the heart of Toastmasters because we need to improve our speech delivery by listening to the evaluator. And the third one is general evaluator session. Next. Horror, yeah, that's horror. All right. Tonight's session, I'm not gonna be alone. Yeah, that's the ghost who's standing behind me. Okay, no worries. All right, and tonight's session, I'm not gonna be alone. To lead this session, I will be helping by all the amazing role takers that already stand by and who also gonna inspire us tonight, which is the general evaluator team. And I'm not the one who gonna introduce. I will be handed over to our Mr. General Evaluator who gonna introduce all his team. Mr. General Evaluator, Mr. Alpat, can you come forward? The stage is yours. Oh yeah, he's very amazing outfit.
Happy morning, everyone.
Every morning.
Okay,
Oh my God.
so tonight I will serve as the general evaluator. So, what is a general evaluator? As a general evaluator, of course, I will oversee our meeting tonight, and I will share my report by the end of the meeting. And I'm not gonna be the only one who will oversee this meeting because I have an amazing team consisting of 4 members. So for the first part of the team is the timer, and since we have Spook-a-thon, we will have 2 timers in online and offline site. So without further ado, let's give it applause for our timer, Toastmaster Henry and Toastmaster Dedeh.
Thank you, Mr. G. And my partner would be Miss Dedeh. Where are you?
I'm here, Toastmaster Henry.
Okay. Because we're going to have a Spook-a-thon, so I am and Miss Dedeh will be timer. Mr. Dedeh will be online and I'm going to offline and I'm going to timer you for, as you know, the green for prepared speed, you will be green for 5 and 6 for yellow and 7 for red, and you have 30 seconds to wrap up. For the evaluator, you will be on 2 until 3, 2 for the green one, 2.5 for yellow, and 3 for the red, and you will be have 30 seconds to wrap up. And the evaluator. Oh, no double topics. So I'll give. No, I'll be back on timer you. Oh, for the question of the day, Mr. Dedeh will answer that.
Oh, of course. What is the question? I'm sorry.
Or the most terrifying or horror story in your life.
What is the horror story?
I think the most horror that I get is it's not about horror, but I really know that I scare about the ghost when I in the junior high school, so I cannot sleep in my room because always feeling there is someone in the room because I don't know, the child is always watching the Susana movie, and I think it's really hard to me to sleep alone when I child. So it's really scary when I saw Susana. So I never watch again the horror movie. I think it's all from me, Toastmaster Henry.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dedeh. And that is the story, horror story from Mr. Dedeh, Miss Dedeh. Thank you. Back to you, G.
All right. Give it applause to our timer, Toastmaster Henry and Toastmaster Dedeh. Thank you. And now for the second member of the general evaluation team tonight, I will introduce our grammarian for the evening, Toastmaster Bening. Hello, Toastmaster Bening.
Hello, Toastmaster Alpha.
Screen
Am I
is-
audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'm going to be the grammarian for tonight's meeting. So my responsibility is to listen to every speech that you guys are deliver and also pay attention on the word of the day that being used and also mispronunciation and also beautiful quotes. Not only that, do not afraid to make a mistake because we are all learning here. So at the end of our meeting, I will give my grammarian report. So I also would like to introduce to introduce and also define what is the word of the day for today, which is folklore. So I would like to share the screen. Can somebody allow me to share the screen?
Yes, you can share the screen.
Okay, wait. Okay, so here is the definition of folklore. Okay, is there any Taylor Swift fans here?
Yes, the VPE, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I believe some of us are Swifties. So if you guys are Swifties, I do believe that you have already familiar with this word because it is one of Taylor Swift album. So what does folklore means actually? So folklore is categorized as a noun that means the traditional belief, custom, and stories of community passed through the generation by word of mouth. So here are the example. The first one is Indonesian folklore is rich with stories about mythical creatures and legendary heroes. And the second one, according to local folklore, the mountain is guarded by ancient spirits. So those are the example of the use of folklore in a sentence. Okay, don't forget to use folklore in your speech, yeah, guys. So yeah, I think that's all for me. Back to you, GE.
Okay, Toastmaster Lawrence, I think you haven't answered our question of the day.
Okay, so one of the superstitions that I scare about, I ever heard about when somebody knock our door 3 times. So we believe that there is like a bad energy that will come. So I somehow believe with that because I just experienced it yesterday. It is not actually 3 times, but 2 times. But I feel so scared yesterday, and yeah, that's actually one of the example of the superstition that I really scared the most. Thank you.
Wow, okay. Scary story from Toastmaster Lawrence Bening. I'm sorry, Toastmaster Bening. Thank you for sharing your story. And now, our last but not least, our ballot can counter Toastmaster Ellen. Okay, are you there, Toastmaster Ellen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And please don't forget to answer the question of the day. Thank you. The stage is yours.
Okay. Happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Okay. So tonight I am so excited
to be the ballot counter. And my role as the ballot counter is to collect votes regarding the best prepared speaker and also the best evaluator. And since we have a Spook-a-thon, so we will have 2 winners for best prepared speaker and also the evaluator. And at the end of the meeting, I will announce who will be the winner. So please pay attention to my slide and also the chat because I will share the link through the chat box. Back to you, GE.
Okay, I think you haven't answered the question of the day, Toastmaster Alan. Would you like to answer?
Well, actually, I'm scared with myself right now. I think that will be the scary moment for me right now. Hopefully, I can get enough sleep for tonight.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Alan, for sharing your story. So, I guess I haven't answered the question also, but just like Toastmaster Alan, I also have superstition and I believe in all forms of ghosts, including pocong. That's why I'm quite terrified to dress as pocong because I will be going home alone midnight tonight. So yeah, I'm quite scared tonight. Okay, so I'm going back to hand it over to, since we have concluded our general evaluation team, I will hand it over to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Malik.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. G and all his amazing team. Your costume is very distracting but very funny. Thank you. All right, and Toastmaster Alan, I appreciate you also wearing the costume. Okay, before we begin to our amazing, exciting session, okay, Toastmaster Learning, we're gonna agree with me if I'm not standing in the center. So yeah, we have an amazing excitement session after this. But before we begin, I would like to check the energy in on-site, also in online. So I'd like to test. If I say Spook-a-thon, can you answer with fearless? Okay. Okay. First time. Spook-a-thon.
Fearless.
Okay. Once more. Spook-a-thon.
Fearless.
Right, thank you so much. With that, without further ado, I would like to call upon our first evaluator, which is Toastmaster. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Toastmaster Niki, who's gonna introduce our first amazing speaker, which is Toastmaster Ammar. Toastmaster Niki, without further ado, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Hi, can you? Hi, everyone. Happy morning.
Good morning.
Online, can you see me okay?
Yes, Kiki.
Right. So today I'm not Niki. I am your friendly, cute, neighborly witch because everybody here has been so scary. So for once, I would come as a friendly, imported from Japan ghost called Kiki. All right. But anyways, I am here to introduce to you our first speaker of the day, and it is my pleasure to do so. So for today, okay, so I will be introducing Toastmaster Ammar. Is he here? Oh, hello. Okay, so Toastmaster Ammar will be introducing himself in his project of Icebreaker. Woo! All right, so his project will be Icebreaker Level 1 Project 1, and he will be embarking on his project of Engaging Humor. Wow. So we will be looking forward into your speech, and the purpose of the project of your speech tonight is to introduce yourself and to have fun, deliver your first speech, and let us know who Toastmaster Ammar is. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to welcome Toastmaster Ammar into the stage with the speech title, Building Confidence Calmly and Precisely. Are you ready?
All right, building confidence calmly and precisely. Please give it up for Toastmaster Ammar.
Happy morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So thank you, Toastmaster Niki, for introducing me onto the stage. And it's an honor for me to be called upon the stage to take my first ever speech on this club. Well, this is quite a scary moment for me, to be honest. This is my first time ever doing a speech at SCB Toastmaster Club, let alone a Toastmaster Club, And preparing the speech itself was pretty scary to me. But walking up on the stage is actually the scariest thing I am facing right now. But anyway, I understand that this is quite a scary moment for us, first time ever doing speech, but what scares us the most, I think, is to lose confidence. Well, confidence is something that we need every time we talk to a person, to anyone, and in this case, I need to build up my confidence in doing my career. Just to know that I am Ammar and I am chasing a career in the legal field. Why do I call it? It's because that chasing a career in the legal field requires confidence in talking, it requires calmness in making decisions, but also to level up your professionalism. To show professionalism is also important. But I think that having a career in the legal field is not as scary as the folklore tells. Some people tell that having a legal career is very scary. You gotta go to a courtroom where it feels quite sorrowful, but actually it is quite fun if you have confidence. But having confidence have its downturn as well. Why? Because as a person, especially working in the legal field, we use our tongue as a weapon. And that is why I would like to call upon calmness in this occasion. Because we have to make decisions pretty precisely, but also professionally to, make the decision a great outcome. And that is why I joined Toastmasters. It is to build up my skills in confidence, my professionalism, but also give calmness in every situation. Have you ever heard the word pengadilan, where feels like it's scary? Hearing the word pengadilan in news, in the newspaper, it feels quite scary, and it goes on to bring up a negative feeling. But I think that by joining Toastmasters, I could overcome that feeling of scaredness. I could conquer it, and that I can have a supportive and good environment where I can learn without being judged. Facing judge itself is quite scary, but we can overcome it by joining an environment where we feel supported and not judged. But anyway, I think that I need to level up my game a little bit. I need to find something that can help me train those skills that I told you about. Professionalism, first of all, confidence, professionalism, and calmness. And in this moment, I would like to share to you that I have activities that I like to do during my free time, which are swimming, playing football, and also reading books. By swimming, I can train my confidence when facing water. I can also train my adrenaline. By playing football, I can train professionalism and communication with other teammates, whereas when reading books, I can find calmness and thoughtfulness. And that's why by having a great activities, you can have balance in your career and also learning in a supportive environment. So, fellow Toastmasters, in this evening, I'd like to recall that by having a great career means you need a supportive environment as well. But in the back, you also need to find a great activity that can help you find or train your skills. And that is what I can tell to you in this evening. I'd like to say thank you to everyone who listens to my speech. This is my first ever, and I'll give back to the Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Can we give a round of applause to Toastmaster Ammar? They said courage is not absent of fear, but instead still fear, but still face it anyway. Toastmaster Ammar is showing us how he overcome his fear and take the courage to take this stage to deliver the amazing speech. And furthermore, as a legal person, as I know, legal person is a very serious person, but he take the courage to take a pathway engaging humor. So there's a very, very thoughtful and also courage that you have. You are in the right place, and you have many things to go, and you will be the amazing speakers later on. All right, we're gonna have our next speakers on the lineup. I'd like to call upon our next evaluator, which is Toastmaster Flo, who's gonna introduce the Toastmaster Hanif as the speakers. Toastmaster Flo, are you there online? All right. Toastmaster Flo, I see you. The screen is yours.
Yeah. Hello everyone, happy morning.
Good morning.
I would like to introduce our speaker, Toastmaster Hanif Abdurrahman, who is embarking on his project level 1, project 3, Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. The purpose of this project is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. Let us welcome Toastmaster Hanif Abdurrahman. Do not look back, Hanif Abdurrahman. The stage is yours, Toastmaster Hanif.
Can you imagine that maybe there is something else around us? Maybe right now it's sitting beside Toastmaster Henry. Or maybe it's present in a Zoom, watching me quietly. Creepy, right? And that's exactly what I felt during my school camping trip. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever gone camping when you were at school?
Yeah.
Oh, some of you raised your hand. And those who didn't, were you pretending to be sick just to skip camping? When I had my first camping trip in junior high school, I was so excited. The campsite was in a village far from the city. Only trees, clear lake, and fresh air. It was peaceful, but that peace completely disappeared when night came. One of the most must-have activities in every school camping is the night walk, or we call it jurit malam. And every time it comes, my heart beats so fast, even hours before it starts. Then the siren went off. We rushed out from our tents and lined up in groups. The committee gave instructions. There will be several checkpoints. Each checkpoint will tell you the direction to the next one. You must walk in a line, and each group only gets one flashlight. And person in front will hold it. And most importantly, do not look back. When I heard that last instruction, my heart was already pounding fast, beat even faster. I could even hear my own heartbeat at the time. Then our group's name was called. Group Eagle, your turn. As we started walking, we covered our eyes before starting, so we didn't know how many groups had gone before us. As we started walking, only the small flashlight led the way. Around us, nothing but darkness and forest. Hey, are you sure we are on the right path? One of my friends whispered. Just follow the light, dude. But earlier this afternoon, I heard a local folklore. People say this forest is haunted. Shh, stay quiet and do not look back. But you just looked back, idiot. The leaves rustled. Someone's footsteps on a twig. Who's that? Was that you? No, I thought it was you. Then suddenly, boom! A person dressed in white jumped out. It was one of the committee members. I thought it was God. We kept walking until we reached the next checkpoint. A committee member there said, "Congratulations. Now keep walking straight. You will find a downhill path. When you finish going down, there's a big tree on the right. Stop there for a few minutes, then continue." We followed the direction, reached the big tree, and stopped. As we waited, I broke the rule to not look back. Unfortunately, I saw something. I saw a truck up on the road we had just passed. I thought maybe it was just a local truck. But then I realized the truck had no lights, no driver, and it was moving toward us. I whispered, "Guys, that one word was enough." Everyone looked back and ran for their lives. I ran as if I was running away from death itself. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm not gonna die. When we finally stopped, we turned around, and what I saw made me freeze. No one was around the truck, and it had stopped exactly under the tree when we were standing earlier. I tried to think positive. Maybe it was just the committee playing a prank. The next morning, I asked my friends from other groups, "Hey dude, did you see a truck last night?" "Truck? What truck did you mean?" "I didn't see a truck last night." "Oh really?" I tried to ask my friends from another group, and what I got was the same answer. I was speechless at that time, and two questions stuck in my mind. How could that truck move without a driver? And why did it come straight toward us? And since that night, whenever someone says, "Don't look back," I just run straight to safe place. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hanif, for the amazing story. It was very nerve-breaking, I would say, the stories, but you tell us with a very fun way, so we can like easy to follow. Thank you so much for inspiring us. And the next speaker who's gonna inspire us is Toastmaster Huday. And Toastmaster Huday will be introduced by the evaluator Toastmaster Sulthan. Yeah, Toastmaster Sulthan is here. Can you come forward and introduce the Toastmaster Huday project? All right, Toastmaster Sulthan, the stage is yours.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
So, Toastmaster Huday project is in pathway of dynamic leadership. Level 1, Project 4 in evaluation and feedback in his first speech. See. So the purpose of this project is to practice applying feedbacks and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator with the title Preparation. Without further ado, Toastmaster Huday, the screen is yours.
Am I visible and audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
It was 10 p.m. and I was staring at my computer, realizing something important, something that would define the rest of my evening. I did not have a speech. The screen stared at me, and I stared back. It was a beautiful moment of mutual confusion. You know, they say failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Preparation is the key to success, but sometimes you're just standing outside the door, holding the wrong key, wondering who changed the locks. Because when you start to get hypercritical about it, preparation, when do you know that you've accomplished it? How do you know that it's enough? Is it a feeling? Is simply feeling prepared enough? Are you truly prepared when you feel prepared? Or when you think you're prepared? Or when you assume you're prepared? Is this about assumptions?
Connections.
The subconscious gathering of data related to the thing we're prepared for. So if we assume we're ready, does that mean we know we're ready? But can we really equate assumptions with calculation and data? So what about clinically analyzing, mapping out, and keeping track of a list of hard data, things we can check off one by one? And if we've checked every single thing off the list of tasks that tell us we're prepared, is that how we truly know that we have prepared, that we've carried out the preparation? we're starting to get a little lost in the sauce. So let's circle back to the question from the beginning, taking into consideration our short brainstorming session. Is it the former or the latter? Or are they not necessarily mutually exclusive from one another? Or maybe this is something we don't need to think about at all, because maybe this whole line of thought is the reason why I haven't prepared an actual speech. But when I say actual speech, what does that even mean? Does it mean a speech that's prepared using the Toastmasters resources as guidelines, or one that has a clear opening, body, and conclusion, or one rehearsed to the point that it sounds effortless? Because if that's the standard, then I suppose I'm not delivering a proper speech. Or maybe this was all part of my secret master plan to meet the required minimum of 5 to 7 minutes. Well, it's not really a secret now that I've said it out loud, is it? Or maybe you guys noticed a minute into my speech? Yes? No? Did anyone notice?
No.
No? Oh, okay. I didn't do it on purpose per se, but I'm glad it took off another 30 seconds. I'm joking. Although it may have sounded like this was an off-the-cuff speech, which, well, it sort of is. Let's just say that it was pulled together in the nick of time, because the night before this meeting, there I was, surrounded by scribbled notes, an open laptop, and the quiet sound of panic disguised as focus. I tried everything. Not really everything if you really think about it, but I tried everything. I wrote the first lines of 5 different speeches. One was going to be inspirational. Another was going to be funny. One was about productivity. Another one was about connection. And one, I don't even remember what it was about, but I'm sure it was deep. And at around midnight, I did what every responsible speaker does. I started philosophizing. Maybe this is the speech. Maybe the speech is about not having speech. Maybe this isn't failure. Maybe it's art. And that's when it hit me. Maybe preparation isn't about being perfectly ready. Maybe it's about showing up anyway. Because if you wait until everything feels right, you'll wait forever. If you wait until you feel completely ready, you might never take the first step. So maybe preparation isn't the absence of uncertainty. Maybe it is the decision to keep going despite it. Maybe the preparation is the quiet confidence that whatever happens, you'll find your footing once you're already moving. Now, I won't pretend this was all part of some grand strategy. It's more like an accidental confession wrapped in last-minute optimism, but maybe that's what life is too. A series of improvised moments that somehow make sense when you look back. So yes, I didn't write the speech days in advance. I didn't rehearse it 100 times, but I showed up, and maybe that's enough, because life isn't about being endlessly prepared. Sure, preparation is good. I'm an avid proponent for it. But it's more than that. It's about being courageously present. I hope there was something of value you were able to take away from this speech of mine, or at the very least, I hope it was entertaining. Nonetheless, thank you for listening.
Thank you for the wonderful speaker, Toastmaster Huday. That's a very interesting, and also I really appreciate you took the courage by keep showing up anyway, even without prepare, but you keep inspiring us with all your stories. And we have done and listened 3 amazing speakers. And from the very beginning, I promised one thing to ask someone to answer the question of the day from online or offline. I'd like to. Can you show the screen again the question of the day, just in case someone is missing. I'd like to pick the guest. Is there any guest or Toastmaster members who's here? Andre. Who's Andre? Okay. Toastmaster Andre is a guest? No, right?
No, still a guess.
Okay. No worries. Toastmaster guest Andre, can you answer the question of the day? What is the horror story or superstition that scares you the most? Have you? I believe you have the story. Can you share to us?
Okay. I remember when I was a kid, I see something red, flying, in the sky. It's in Ramadan, and I'm not praying, Taraweh at that time. And buy jajanan instead with my friend. I don't know. No. It's not Banaspati. After that, when I was growing, I just know that there is teluh. If you know what teluh is, for from our folklore, teluh is something that some people believe teluh is something that stole the baby from the woman womb. So after they took the baby, they will fly with red colors on the sky. That is a story that I believe because I saw the teluh at the time. I think that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For sharing the stories. So about the teluh, I know. I don't know how to tell it in English, but yeah, we know what is teluh, right? Okay. Let's move on to our next amazing speakers, which is Toastmaster Laras, who's gonna inspire us tonight. And I'd like to invite the evaluator, Toastmaster Sony. Toastmaster Sony, can you come forward and introduce Toastmaster Laras project? Toastmaster Sony, the stage is yours. I'm sorry, technical problem. The speaker four should be Toastmaster Andhyka. I'm sorry, Toastmaster Andhyka, it's you. And Toastmaster Andhyka will be introduced by Toastmaster Wilson as the evaluator for. Toastmaster Wilson, you there? Okay, I see you. The screen is yours.
Hi. Thank you, Toastmaster Malik. Long time no see, SCBD Toastmasters. My name is Wilson. I serve all of you today as Toastmaster Andhyka's evaluator. Now, Toastmaster Andhyka is embarking on his presentation mastery pathway. Back to basic, but certainly the second hardest pathway to complete. Now, he is at level 2, project 1, which is understanding your communication style. Now, what exactly is this project? The purpose of this project is for Toastmaster Andhyka to learn about different communication styles and identify his or her primary style. And after learning, the purpose of this speech is for Toastmaster Andhyka to share the impact of his style on others. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Andhyka, my corporate potluck. My corporate potluck, Toastmaster Andhyka, the screen is yours.
Let me take you back to my college years when wallet is still thin and noodles was still my staple food. At that time, some of the international students had the same universal problem. We didn't have much money, but we want to eat well. But it sparked our quick-wittedness. The solution was potluck. For those of you who are not familiar with potluck, it's an event where everybody brings one meal for others. So by doing so, we can taste a lot of food. At least that's what we thought. We were so excited. We had the potluck at the park. Some people brought fried noodle. Some people brought fried rice. Some even brought chicken curry. We were so excited. Oh, this worked well until we found out nobody brought water. Imagine a group of people who was in the middle of the park and we brought no water. And what makes it worse, we didn't bring any cutlery. Wow. However, after looking at each other, we didn't blame at each other because we wanted free food. So we just accepted the fact and then we laughed it off. And some of my friends actually, they drank the curry right from the container. And some people actually use their own hand to eat noodles. But it worked. Everyone was happy. So that thing actually taught me about no matter the difference is, as long as we are flexible, then we could enjoy our life. That is the beauty of potluck. Fast forward to the corporate world, I found another potluck. This time, it wasn't about food. It was about communication style. Imagine people with different taste, people with different style. You have the direct communicator who are straight to the point. You have the analyzer or analytical communicator who loves the fact. You have the supportive who always include everyone. And the other one is the initiating, who are very creative and talkative. And I had a corporate potluck moment several years ago. I was assigned to lead a corporate town hall where my team actually had different communication styles. It went smooth. I mean the preparation until 2 days before the event. The internet provider service actually bombed us. They said they couldn't support us. Now, my team became a reality show. We blamed at each other. There were so many, I told you so, I told you so. Why don't we do this, do this, do this, do this? So many ideas, but no implementation. But then I am the supportive communicator. I said, okay, wait. Let's talk one at a time. And then an epiphany came. I said, why don't I reassign you so that we could solve this problem together? So I assigned the direct communicator to help me to enhance the decision making. And I asked the analyzer to create alternative solutions with the risk. Also, I assigned the initiating communicator to be the main negotiator. So we implemented the plan. And as predicted, the analyzer came up with a spreadsheet, which is very overwhelming, but it helped us. And then the direct communicator actually helped me to decide this one. Andhyka, we should take this one. And then the negotiator, the initiating one, I don't know how that she came up with the solution and also a discount for the next event. Isn't it amazing? So ladies and gentlemen, when you're dealing with people with different styles, we just have to accept the fact. We don't have to change anyone else because every communication style has its own strength. If you can mix it up, that would be great. The direct communicator will help us to get things done. The analytical ones will avoid us from making bad decisions. The initiating communicator will help us with flourishing ideas. And the supportive one, like me, we can engage others to work together, to feel heard, and be recognized. So every communication style has its own strength. Just think of potluck. People bring food. People bring some music. People bring fork and knife. Can you imagine if it's all food or if it's all music? We'll be starving. That's what we want to do, right? So ladies and gentlemen, whenever you have a collaboration to do, think of potluck. Think of every communication style that you have in your team members. Mix it, be flexible with it, and enjoy the feast of your success. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Andhyka. The flexibility is a key, and every communicator style or communication style has its own strength. Thank you for inspiring us and with your story. I will never see potluck with the same again. And next one, we have the fifth speakers, which is Toastmaster Laras. Toastmaster Laras, now is your turn, really your turn. Toastmaster Sony, please introduce Toastmaster Laras. The stage is yours.
Hello everyone, Sonny the robot is back. Now I'm going to evaluate one of our member, Toastmaster Laras, that will deliver a speech about understanding your communication style. In this project, Toastmaster Laras has undergone some self-reflection about her communication style and going to deliver a speech about some aspect of her communication styles. I hope it can inspire us to be a better speaker and communicator. So without further ado, please welcome Toastmaster Laras, FUN, my formula for faithfully love. FUN, my formula for faithfully love, Toastmaster Laras.
Thank you. Hey everyone. Hi. Who here has noticed that how many celebrities have gotten divorced in this year? Yeah, Dedeh Corbusier, Raisa, Tasha and Juliet or something like that. Wow, so it feels like when we open Instagram, another couple is over. It's like a folklore. So it makes me wonder, what does a healthy, lasting love really like? Okay, now I'm not a master of marriage or of love, but I want to share with you based on my own experience, what I've learned from my own experience. So for me, I think it's one simply thing, integrity. Because love without integrity is just a show. And love with integrity, that's what lasts. And in my marriage, I've learned that integrity doesn't have to be boring or heavy. In fact, maybe we can make it fun. F-U-N, 3 letters, fun. The first letter, F means feeling first. So, we always talk, really talk. We always do pillow talk, yeah. So, we laugh together, we argue, but we share what we feel. So I think I realized that it's like a privilege because I heard from my friends, not every couples can do that, can do deep talk. So we always stay open up what our fears, our insecurity, and what our dreams. And we really support each other, our passion, our friendship. We can make friends to everybody. And he always support my activities. I can do, in weekdays, I can do public speaking in Toastmaster. I can do futsal. I can do paddle. I can do everything that I want. He always support me, and I also support him. Even when I attend Toastmaster public speaking workshop by DTM Alvin in Karawaci, my house in Sentul, he dropped me in Karawaci, and he just accompanied my children near the mall, at the mall near the workshop place. So, we always support each other, and we are not possessive. So I can talk about my ex. I can check my ex because we are friends. We can make friends for anybody because love is not ownership, but partnership. We don't control each other, but we trust each other. Okay, and the second, you. You means unresolved, never. So we have our golden rule. We never sleeps angry. So when we get mad at each other, and when get annoyed each other, we have to resolve this day before we sleep. And it's very hard because we have to reduce our ego, right? It's because as a human, we always feel that we always right, but we have to reduce our ego, and we just make peace about that. So if we let go our pride, so we can make room for peace. And you know that at the end, peace win over the pride. And for the end, the last one, and means no to temptation. So, temptation, have I ever fallen in love with someone else? Yes. Yeah, the answer is, during our 13 relationship, including 9 years marriage, and it was unexpected. It was, it feels like little sparks and something like that, and I confused. But you know, the integrity is not never feeling temptations, but what we choose to do it. So I choose to do, okay, we acknowledge it, but I didn't do anything, just feeling in silence, because I know that our spouse is the best. We have to confess that our spouse is the best, right? So, if we see the celebrity scandals, I know I won't judge. I know it's not easy. Love is not easy, but we can make it fun. Feeling first, unresolved never, and no for temptations. So, love is not about perfect. Love is about honesty, giving trust, keeping peace, and staying true. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Laras. That's a very wonderful story. So another fear that hopefully we can unlock tonight, fear of love. So hope all the audience have the courage to face the love because love is fun. F-U-N. Okay, thank you. And next amazing speakers we have Toastmaster Vincent. Toastmaster Vincent is going to be introduced by Toastmaster Leonie. Toastmaster Leonie, the screen is yours.
Happy spooky morning, everyone. My name is Leonie, and right now I'm reporting live from the TPU Jeruk Purut. Yes, the place that is famous for the eerie folklore. And today we will be the evaluator for Toastmaster Vincent. Toastmaster Vincent will deliver his managed project successfully. Second speech. It is the level 4 elective from the strategic relationship pathway. So the purpose of the second speech is for the member to share some aspect of his experience managing a project. Without further ado, let us all welcome Toastmaster Vincentius Gani, Unfamiliar. Unfamiliar, Toastmaster Vincentius Gani.
Thank you, Debrina, for the introduction. First, I want to ask someone from the audience to accompany me here on stage. Please, the gentleman right there with the blue sweater. Can you please? Yes, please come here and accompany me. Thank you. So are you a guest or a Toastmaster member? Yes. We haven't met before.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I want to ask you a question. Someday, thank you. Someday, do you want to hang out with me?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, I want to ask one more, but just please say no this time. Do you want to hang out with me someday?
No.
Why?
I already just.
Okay, please have a seat, sir. Thank you, Asa, thank you for your support. Usually, you don't want to hang out with someone you unfamiliar, right? Maybe you will feel anxious, or you will feel insecure with the person who asked you to hang out. But thank you, Toastmaster, you want to hang out with me someday.
It's very nice.
And let alone working on it together with someone you not familiar. Looking back on August 15, I was asked to prepare a meeting to commemorate the Independence Day of Indonesia. Me and also other two SCPD members were organizing the event. It started with our VP, Tim Sony. He asked me to prepare the meeting. One day he chatted me and asked, "Hey, Vincent, do you want to prepare the meeting for the Independence Day? You can apply it for your project, level 4. And I'm thinking, I think it's interesting. I want to do it. Then Sony added, but you need to prepare it not only by yourself, you need to recruit 2 more members so you can finish your project, because this project is about preparing a plan and executing. Then I thought, I think if I need to recruit another person, it will be inefficient, because I remember that a year before, someone preparing the same meeting only by herself, and it succeeded. But okay, I thought maybe if I do it with 2 other persons, I can have more time for other things aside from Toastmaster. That's what I thought. Then I said, okay, Sony, I want to do it. Okay. Then the next day, I tried to recruit 2 other members. Since I work for a project for Toastmaster, and this is a place for making mistakes, right? Then I challenge myself. I want to try to ask person which I'm not familiar. The first person, I have met her before in person, but I didn't talk too much with her. And the second person, I never met him before. I have only ever met him in an online meeting. That's it, 2 unfamiliar persons. And when I asked them, they said, okay, they want to support me to prepare for the project. And a few days later, I tried to ask to one of the member, hey, can you support me to create the presentation for the project? I think I need your idea for make it more creative, make it more compelling. Then, okay, I chat her in the morning, but I'm waiting. 10 a.m., still no reply. 12 a.m., still no reply. 3 p.m., still no reply. 6 p.m. also, still not reply. Okay, I got a bit anxious. Okay. I keep overthinking. Did I say something rude to her? Did I say something bad to her? Or am I too bossy? Then, in the midnight, she replied, okay, I'm willing to do it. Okay, I will support you to make it, and maybe after this you can check it. Okay, nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with my way of communication. Then the next day, I tried to test the second person. Hey, can you make an announcement for the Toastmasters members to register for the meeting? I chat in the morning, also 10 a.m. no reply, 12 a.m. no reply, 3 p.m. no reply also. In the midnight, still no reply. Okay, I got anxious one more time. Did I say something wrong again to this person? Really? Then the next day, he replied, sorry Vincent, I just replying today. I was so busy with my family. I was having a vacation because there's already a long time I haven't having vacation with my family. He replied to me. And okay, there was nothing with my way of communication. Then the next day we were preparing for the event. We keep preparing, and until the meeting, went smoothly, and all the event went well. And I'm really grateful with their enthusiasm and their commitment for creating the meeting. And the moral of the story, when someone didn't reply your chat, or maybe they reply your chat, don't judge and then overthink, because everyone has their own priority in their life, right? They don't think that you're not important. It doesn't mean that you're not respectable, but they just have their own priority. Maybe they are busy preparing for their work, maybe they're having a vacation. Just respect their time and be patient. Thank you for listening. Back to you, Malik.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vincent. Yeah, everyone has their own priority. We need to be patient and understand, respect their time. Thank you so much for inspiring us. Okay, we conclude the 6 amazing speakers. Can we once again give a round of applause to everyone? All right. Thank you so much, everyone. And now we're gonna move on to the next session, which is a timer report for now. Can we get the timer report first? Who's timer here? Oh, Pak Henry or Toastmaster Dedeh? Can someone speak and give the report? Okay, Toastmaster Henry, the stage is yours.
Hi everyone, happy morning. Because we partner with Toastmaster Dedeh, speaker online will be presented by Toastmaster Dedeh, Huday and Toastmaster Huday and Toastmaster Andhyka.
Happy morning. So for the Toastmaster Andhyka and also for Toastmaster Huday, both of them is eligible because the time is only 6 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, thank you Toastmaster Dedeh. And I will be present the speaker on site. All the speaker is eligible for vote. Toastmaster Ammar, Toastmaster Hanif, Toastmaster Lars, and Toastmaster Vincent. All eligible. Back to you, G.
No worries. Thank you so much, Mr. Henry. Okay, since everyone is eligible to be voted, now is ballot cast. Toastmaster Ellen, I'm scared seeing you in screen. But are you ready? Wow. Right.
Okay.
Please move your face.
Now
Very
it's
scared.
time for cast your vote. Everyone, please scan the QR code on your screen. And for those of you who are attending online, please click the link on the chat box.
We still not seeing your screen or the QR code. Can you share?
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Can you see it now?
It's processing. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. No. It's not with Evaluator. It should be this one. Okay, best prepared speaker.
There you go.
Is it visible now?
It is visible. Thank you, Toastmaster Ellen.
Okay, so please cast your vote.
All right. While everyone is voting, okay, make sure everyone is voting.
You can also click on the link on chat box.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, I believe everyone has cast their vote. Thank you so much for participating and selecting your favorite speakers. Now we move on to photo session first, maybe. For online, can someone doing it? Yeah. Online, can you guys turn on your camera, please? We want to see your beautiful and handsome face. All right, this beautiful couple. Very nice to see you guys. Master Donna, are you there?
The audience. Yeah, photo with the audience.
Okay, sure.
Okay, let me just take a photo from the TV. Yeah. Okay, give us your best pose. Wow. So, 3, 2.
What is that?
Let me just take a picture. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, change it to. Oh, I know. Spooky pose. Spooky pose. Not cute pose like Toastmaster lesson. Spooky pose. In 3, 2. Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, now we move on to the one of the important event in the session, which is evaluation session. Am I right? Okay, evaluation session that's gonna be led by the Toastmaster Fath as general evaluator, I believe. Yeah, Toastmaster Fath, we wanna see you on stage with your beautiful costume. Yeah, just prepare and repair your costume first. Please hold on, everyone. He's wearing very good costume tonight, so yeah. Jump. Okay, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Malik. Okay, once again, happy morning, everyone.
Happy morning.
Okay, now back with me, the big belly pocong. My tie. Okay, so we are going to the most fruitful session of the evening, which is the evaluation session. And to start our evaluation session, I will call our first evaluator, Toastmaster Niki, that will evaluate Toastmaster Ammar's speech. Okay, Toastmaster Kiki, I'm sorry. Toastmaster Kiki, the stage is yours.
Thank you.
She was using
Thank you, Pocong. Alright, anyways, back to serious one. Alright, wait, let me see my. Okay. Alright, Toastmaster Ammar. First of all, I want everyone here to face him and give him a big round of applause. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ammar. Congratulations. Icebreaker is always the most difficult part, at least for me, because it was your first step towards your Toastmaster journey. And how do you feel right now?
Well, I feel a bit satisfied.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, yes.
Okay.
To go through the icebreaker speech.
Do you feel relieved or still nervous or like, I don't want to do this again? Or right.
And this is like, I would like to try again one time. And
Nice.
to build up my skills again.
Of course. A lot of people feel like that, right? Relieved and you want to try again, which is really good. And hopefully here I can help you to, enhance your skills again in your next speeches, right? So first of all, Toastmaster Ammar just told us throughout the folklore of his life of why he wanted to join Toastmaster. First of all, he mentioned that he worked in the legal field and that he had to build up his confidence by doing a lot of things like swimming, like public speaking, etc. So from there, I think all of us here could find the strength in Toastmaster Ammar's story, in which not only he infused his story with personal story that's relatable to everyone, but also he gave us some advice on how we could be more confident, like go swimming, come join Toastmasters. And that is a good balance, right? You want something that can relate to your audience, tell who you are as a Toastmaster, and also some advice. So that is your first strength, Toastmaster Ammar. The second thing that I really like from your speech is that, if you all notice, Toastmaster Ammar was well prepared.
right? For my first speech, ooh, the mentor was happy. I think. For first speech, a lot of people stuttered, or let's say using next or something like that, right? But I didn't notice filler words, and Toastmaster Ammar's pacing was nicely done. It was very easy to follow throughout his story, so very well done for your speech. Now, to elevate your speech even more, I would like to recommend two things. Well, one general thing. I noticed that your eye contact is still not fully there, right? Which is understandable because sometimes we don't know where to look. So the challenge for your next speech, if I may, this is a tip, and well, this is a tip I usually use. I would divide the stage into 3 parts, and I would allocate my eye contact here, and then I would choose Toastmaster Malik, for example. I would talk like this for 5 seconds, and then moving on, I would choose you in the middle, and then I would talk 5 seconds. And I would go this way, I would see the handsome pocong over here for 5 seconds. Now you see how we can divide the stage, and then not only that, you could use this stage to move a little bit, right? So if you do that technique, you shot 2 birds with 1 stone. You did the eye contact, you did the moving, and that would make your speech flow more fluidly. All right, so overall, very well done with your preparedness, very well done with your relatability. Next speech, I would like to see more eye contact and more movement so that your speech can be more fluid. But all in all, very well done, and I can't wait to see your next speech coming forward. All right, thank you very much, Toastmaster Ammar. Back to you, GE. Oh, sorry, back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster. Okay, so we are moving to our second evaluator of the evening, which is Toastmaster Flo, who will evaluate Toastmaster Hanif. Toastmaster Flo, the screen is yours.
Fellow Toastmaster and guests, today we have a privilege of hearing from Toastmaster Hanif delivering his speech for Introduction to Vocabulary and Body Language. First of all, I want to say congratulations and how proud I am towards Toastmaster Hanif, because I remember how you deliver your icebreaker. You were very quiet. You were so anxious and afraid. But now look at you today. You look much more confident. You were very expressive, and I can see how much you are very comfortable on the stage. It is very exciting to see one of your members who are doing this journey and how far have you come. Now, I would like to talk about what I like about your speech. Firstly, you started by asking the audience, have you guys gone to a school trip? It is simple, and it immediately opened your speech. And also, I like how you noticed that some of the audience doesn't respond, and you just kind of playfully commented on it. Now, you have shown such a spontaneity, and you have reconnected with the audience who didn't respond on your message and on your question. Secondly, you are very confident when you are moving from the stage. I can see how naturally you move from one space to another space. Your body language has shown that you have become more comfortable on the stage, and I like it. Secondly, and the next one is how to improve your speech. Firstly, I would like you to show. Do not just tell, but show. I realize that you keep using a descriptive line in your speech. Example, like, my heart was pounding very fast. You can show it by just, come on your heart, and you can ask the audience and say that, can everyone hear my heart pounding? Now, using that, you can keep engaging with the audience. For the second one is highlight a surprising moment. So, for example, when you realize that shop, there was no one truck, you can just slowly move back. So the audience will see that you were so surprised that, oh my God, I just saw a ghost driving a truck. Now, Toastmaster Hanif, the challenge for you is choose one dramatic moment in your speech and just intentionally add either a gesture, a facial expression, or a vocal change. Using this will level up your delivery of speech. In summary, Toastmaster Hanif, you have made a huge improvement from your icebreaker, which is a very impressive feat. With your strong opening and confident stage, I know you can make your speech even better by trying to show more through your body language and vocal variety. Keep practicing, and I know that your progress will be amazing, and I kind of see what we will deliver next. Thank you. Back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Flo. Now we are going to the third evaluator of the evening, Toastmaster Sulthan, who will evaluate Toastmaster Huday. Toastmaster Sulthan, the stage is yours. Okay, give it applause to our third evaluator.
Okay, that accident was intentional. I understand your speech, Toastmaster Huday. So, everyone, would you agree that Toastmaster Huday's speech makes your brains explode? Thank you. The way you deliver speech is very excellent about preparation, unprepared speech. So, congrats to them. Give a round of applause to Toastmaster Huday. And I believe I got the key message about, it's about don't overthinking about something, don't, you don't have to over prepare, but just show up, take a first step, and do what you gotta do. And I've been a big fan about your voice, Toastmaster Huday. It's very crisp, very smooth, very eloquent. Almost I'm hearing from a native speaker. Now, let's move to recommendation. First, I got lost when there's a lot of questions. I know it's a philosophical question, but every time I want to follow your speech, I got lost again by another question, and then another question, and then another question again. May I suggest that just with a question at the start and at the end of the speech. For example, do you really have to prepare your speech really well? And then you freestyle and you execute. So, fellow Toastmaster and friend, do you really have to prepare your speech really well? And then, second is, it's as much as I love about your voice, it's really too linear. I don't really see that when you are sad, when you are in a thinking tone, there's like a funny creativity. Maybe if you say something, you can say funny, or maybe if you're creative, you could, touch your head and say something about a creativity, something like that, and add a personal story, a folklore. For example, I was afraid to go to the forest. I was mentally unprepared, but I still go anyway, and turn out the ghosts were just me. And that's it, fellow Toastmaster and guests. I to challenge you in your next second speech to add a personal story, because it's hard to add a personal story and a philosophical thoughts. Back to you, GE.
Could you say funny once again?
Funny.
Like that. Thank you, our third evaluator, Toastmaster Sulthan. Now, let's move forward to our fourth evaluator. That is Toastmaster Wilson, that will evaluate Toastmaster Andhyka. Toastmaster Wilson, the screen is yours.
From Toastmaster Andhyka's speech, we know that he's a supportive communicator. So he has fulfilled his project and I can end my evaluation. But that's not what I want to do because Toastmaster Andhyka has delivered such a good speech that is, as an evaluator, I have to deliver such a good evaluation as well. Now, Toastmaster Andhyka, not only did he mention what kind of communicator he was, he made it easy for us to learn about the other styles as well. Not to mention the direct, analytical, and initiating styles were described such in a wonderful ways that we could learn all four without having to cram the information into our head. Toastmaster Andhyka, what I like from your speech, there are 2 points. First, I really love how you use potluck as a metaphor to describe the communication styles. I still remember how your story went like you had a lot of food, chicken curry, fried noodle, but everything went wrong after everyone forgot about the water as well as the cutleries. Now that is a very engaging way to hook your audience to your story without having to use any. One point that I like from your speech is the STAR method that you use to describe your experience. Now, this sort of structure, and it made us very easy to follow your speech. You described the situation that there was something going wrong, and then the task was to troubleshoot the event. The action was to reassign the people so that they could make full use of their communication styles, and the result, everything went well. Very good, very easy to follow, and everything was very, very, neat and very good. Your speech was complete, like a potluck. It has the carbs. The structure was very good. The protein, the nutrition, the value, the purpose of the project was very well executed. The seasoning, humor, the engaging parts. To be honest with you, I couldn't say anything wrong about your speech, but if I may add snack to your potluck, there will be one thing. If I were you, I would circle back to the potluck part when describing the communication styles with your team. For example, when you're describing about the direct, analytical, and initiating styles, if I were you, I would go back to something like this. Did you remember my college potluck? We had the direct, analytical, and initiating communication styles all over the place, but nothing to contain them. As the supportive communicator, my role was to be the cutlery and the water that needed to be there so that the potluck would go well. Now, just that one simple phrase could help everyone circle back to your metaphor and tie everything back together. In short, Toastmaster Andhyka, I really love your speech. You have fulfilled the project. You use potluck as a metaphor, very good way to engage with the audience. The STAR method as a structure makes your speech easy to follow. And if I could add feedback, maybe circle back to the metaphor so that everything will be tied back into place. And to challenge yourself, perhaps next time share with us what your secondary communication style is, because I know nothing can be done with just one thing. You have to have 2 or at least 3 different styles. Now, thank you very much. I give back to the audience. And don't forget to give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Andhyka. Bye.
Okay, give a round of applause for our 4th evaluator, Toastmaster Wilson. Now, okay. So we are going to our 5th evaluator, which is Toastmaster Robert. Toastmaster Robert, the stage is yours.
Toastmaster Laras, how dare you bringing my favorite artist Raisa's news to the story. I feel sad for her. But anyway, let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Laras. Toastmaster Laras just delivered an engaging stories about her own framework in marriage, which I believe this will give a more impact to preserve any marriage better than. There are three things that I like from Toastmaster Lara's speech. Of course, the hook was the first one. No one can get more engaged by the divorce news. And I really love how she used personal stories that will make the speech more relatable and impactful because Toastmaster Laras actually walks her thoughts. And I also like how Toastmaster Laras did the closing by circling back to the opening. This makes her speech becoming one whole speech so that people can understand the completion of it. A good story doesn't get away from any improvement. I have one key important thing that Toastmaster Laras may improve, which is giving the impact. I heard you mention about your success framework in your speech. And to give more impact, you can also tell us the story, what happened to your marriage before you found that FUN framework. Maybe you can tell the fights, the disagreement, or I hope that it's not happen. Maybe you have encountered some jealousy of the desire. By contrasting two things before and after, your frameworks can be more impactful and people can understand how it can affect and can improve the relationship. And to challenge yourself furthermore, Toastmaster Laras can deliver each stories in FUN as an individual speeches. I would love to see each stories developed and delivered in a depth and emotional way. And I believe that having 3 stories in 7 minutes is not enough. So maybe it's better to deliver one by one in 3 speeches, 3 7-minute speeches. All in all, great story. I would like to hear it to have more impactful by adding contrast before and after. And I can't wait to see individual stories of it. Back to you, G.
Okay, once again, giving our applause to our fifth evaluator of the evening, Toastmaster Robert. Okay, now we are moving to our last evaluator, which is Toastmaster Leonie. Toastmaster Leonie, who's in TPU Jerak, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Harji. I'm still waiting for you here at the Jerak Purut as well. Please come back home. And today, it is such an honor to have Toastmaster Vincent as our speaker, last speaker. And one thing that I really love about his speech is that he engaged the audience right away from the beginning of his speech. And that creates interaction with the audience and make audience pay attention to his speech. The second one that I really love about his speech is that he tells us about his problem, the way that the project gave him the communication revelation that at the end of the day, it's not because you're not important, but people might have another priority. So he definitely successful at delivering this project, which is to give some of a lesson of what he has been through in his experience as managing the project. So what could Toastmaster Vincent improve in his speech? The first one, I do notice that he started with the concept of unfamiliarity. He asked the audience about, would you hang out with me? And he purposefully said, please say no, so that he could give that conclusion that if you're not familiar with a person, then you don't want to hang out with that kind of person. Then it shifted. The conclusion itself is about communication. So what I would recommend is to bring your conclusion back to the unfamiliar theme. For example, you could say something like, sometimes what is unfamiliar is not other people, but how we deal with silence and uncertainty. So the title itself of unfamiliar becomes the thread that unified the speech. And you could also make your conclusion more personal. Something like, I never thought that having that kind of communication when people are not responding with your message could give me that kind of anxiety. And you could have that kind of before and after reflection. So it helped the audience to see your growth and it makes the story complete. So overall, Toastmaster Vincent, your speech had the perfect mix of interaction and reflection. You managed your project and your speech successfully with a bit of tightening with your theme and your storyline and also personal story. I believe that you will be not just be familiar to success, but it will haunt our memories in the best way possible. Back to you, GE.
Okay, give it applause to Toastmaster Leonie. Don't worry, I'll be there before sunrise. Okay. Now, okay, so let's move forward to our timer report. So I would like to introduce Toastmaster Henry to come up on stage to give his timer report.
Same as before, the online will be presented. Oh, okay. Here. The online evaluator will be presented by Toastmaster Dedeh.
Okay, thank you so much. So actually, we have Toastmaster Flo, Toastmaster Wilson, and also Toastmaster Leonie. However, the one who eligible only Toastmaster Flo. Unfortunately, for Toastmaster Wilson and Toastmaster Leonie, more than 3 minutes 40 seconds, so it's not eligible. Thank
Okay,
you, Henry.
okay, Toastmaster Dedeh, thank you. And for on-site evaluator, Toastmaster Sulthan and Sony eligible, and Toastmaster Niki is not eligible. And 1, 2, 3. Toastmaster Leonie, Toastmaster Wilson, Toastmaster Niki, not to you.
Toastmaster Dedeh for your precise timer report. Now I would like to invite the ballot counter. Okay, I think she hasn't used her glasses yet, so we
Wait,
cannot
wait a
see
minute, wait a
her.
minute. Because I cannot see
Okay.
clearly with that costume, so let me refine first the poll and will appear soon. Okay. So we have, just to reconfirm, we have 3 evaluators that are eligible to be voted, right? Okay. Wait. I'm not sure wait, yeah, I'm having trouble with the QR code. Sorry, please bear with me. Best evaluator. Okay, now can you see my screen? Okay, is it visible?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I also share through the chat box. And also share my screen here. Best evaluator. Yep. Okay. Is it visible now?
Thank you, Toastmaster Ellen.
Okay.
Okay, so please cast your vote. Scanning the QR or for the online attendees, you can check the chat box.
Yes. Let's vote for best evaluator. We have some evaluators here. Now cast your vote, and later on I will announce who is the best evaluator. Okay. Yes, now I stop share. Back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you, our invisible ballot counter, Toastmaster Ellen. And she appears out of nowhere after delivering. Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Ellen. Now we are going to learn some grammar from our grammarian, Toastmaster Bening. Toastmaster Bening, the screen is yours.
Okay. Is the screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, wait. Okay, first of all, I'd like to congratulate all of the speakers. Such a very wonderful speech from all of you guys. So now I'd like to report my grammarian report. So yeah, I have highlight like several quotes. So the first quote is from Toastmaster Huday that mentioned failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And another highlight is coming from Toastmaster Vincent that mentioned everyone has their own priorities in life, respect that, and be patient. And highlight from Toastmaster Laras, integrity is just a show. With integrity, it will last. Okay, so I would like to highlight also like several area of improvement. One of the example that I heard from the speaker that mentioned we turned around and make me freeze. So I'll try to identify what is wrong with this sentence. So basically, this is the verb tense is inconsistent. For example, like turn was in the past, meanwhile make is present. So it's supposed to be equal. If we want to use past, just use one grammar in one sentence. So yeah, if you want to say that when someone turns around, it causes you to freeze, like from shock or fear, the verb after and should also be in the past tense. So the correct version would be when we turn around, we froze, or another alternative is that he turned around and made me freeze. Okay, the next area of improvement. We share fears, insecurity, and dreams. So the verb tense is consistent. Turned, sorry, ini aku belum ganti. So it's supposed to be equal, yeah. So the explanation is that the word insecurity should be plural. For example, it's supposed to be like insecurities. So the correct version, we share fears, insecurities, and dreams. Okay, the next one. Okay, the integrity never feeling temptation. So what is wrong in this sentence? So integrity is categorized as a noun, but feeling is used like a verb here. And they actually don't fit together. The explanation, the sentence lacks a subject and verb agreement. So perhaps it can be paraphrased into a person with integrity never feel temptations. Okay, I also misheard like several mispronunciations. Perhaps we can say it together. For example, you can repeat after me. Let's say imagine.
Imagine.
Disappear.
Disappear.
Heart. Hour.
Hour.
Okay, hour with the H is silent. Okay, I think that's all, guys, for from me. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you. That was happening. Okay. Now it's time for me, the pocong emo. Since I have a malfunction with my costume, I will deliver my general evaluation report. So, I think we could all agree that tonight's meeting has been so fun, right? I'm not the only one who enjoyed this meeting, right? Yeah, I think that's the first point that I really like about this meeting, especially since some of us might, have some obstacle to come to the venue. I see some of our role takers and audience are soaked in rain, but they are still showing up and did their best. Thank you. And the second thing is, of course, we had a fruitful session where we could learn courage to relationships. I think that's a broad explanation tonight. And then the third thing that I really like about this meeting is we have 2 timer. I think that is something that we really need to implement in our other hybrid meeting, since we have online and on-site speaker and evaluator. I think that is really helpful, and I think we should implement it in our other hybrid meeting. And now, for things that we could improve, the first thing is our time consumption. I think we are past more than 15 minutes than the allocated time. But yeah, I think some of us just enjoy too much. So we overspend our time, just like me. And then the second thing that we might need to improve is I see that there is some overlapping roles, like me and my cowboy kondangan Sulthan. Yeah, we have overlapping roles, and I think I don't think it's a really big thing, but I think the meeting could go smoother if we are focused on one role. So to conclude, I think it's a really great meeting. I am really enjoyed to be the general evaluation, and I'm looking forward for another Halloween or another special team meeting. Thank you. Now we are going to the Hall of Fame session that will be led by our not invisible anymore ballot counter. Okay, now Toastmaster Ellen, the screen is yours.
Okay, now it's time for Hall of Fame, and I would like to present the best prepared speaker, who is the winner, and inform the second best speaker first, because we will have 2 best prepared speaker. Are you ready?
Yes!
Okay, and then the second best prepared speaker goes to Yay! Congratulations, Toastmaster Hanif. Okay, congratulations, Toastmaster Hanif. Are we going to have a screen photo shoot, or?
Maybe we can announce the first together.
Okay. So I will continue to announce the first best prepared speaker.
Yes.
And the winner is, congratulations, Toastmaster Andhyka. First best prepared speaker.
Suaminya.
Thank you.
So it's just a conspiracy.
Okay. Will we have a photo session or next to the best evaluator?
Kebalik. Okay, sorry. Anyone can take photos?
3, 2, 1. Di samping. I think just you and me.
Okay, I think we have captured the moment, and then let's go to the next
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
One, two.
This is a good robber who gives things.
Yeah, I'm the one robber.
Toastmaster, you may continue.
Okay, thank you because I cannot see clearly. Okay, now let's move on to the next best evaluator. I will announce the second best evaluator goes to congratulations, Toastmaster Flo. So I will announce the first best evaluator. Can you guess? Congratulations to Toastmaster Robert Sonny. Yep.
Could you change screen to Toastmaster Flo, Toastmaster?
Where is Flo?
Okay.
Spotlight Toastmaster Flo.
Where is Toastmaster?
Is he leaving?
Oh, he's leaving.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Toastmaster, could you just change screens to Toastmaster Flo?
Okay, Toastmaster Flo, this one.
Yeah. One, two, three. All right, thank you. Congrats, Mr. Robert.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, thank you so much. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
All right, thank you so much for the wonderful session we have tonight. I believe we are inspired and hopefully with all the amazing stories that shared by thank you for guiding me. Okay, I hope all the stories can resonate with us and stick with us and also inspire us to be the better speaker, the better communicator in our next delivery. Okay, my name is Malik. I am the Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you so much for attending the Spook-a-thon session tonight. And I will return the control back to Toastmaster Kaffa as the welcoming ambassador.
There has been many stories tonight, right?
Yes.
The fun ones, the creepy ones, and the ones that make us think. But I think to sum it up, I'd like to ask one of our guests here, Ka Erza. Could you come up to the... So, is this your first meeting?
Yeah, it is my very first meeting.
What do you think about SGBD Toastmaster?
Well, yeah, it was so fun and it was so inspiring. So to continue joining this. That's very much it.
Okay. I hope we will learn together because I just joined.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday.
Right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right, thank you.
And maybe one more online participant. Okay, maybe TM Amirul?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, you're audible.
Right.
Hi.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say about the meeting?
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I think compared to the Toastmasters that I've been before at my place, I think this Toastmaster has many prepared speakers, which I like very much. Yeah, and good evaluators as well.
I hope I can join some Toastmaster meetings in Malaysia someday.
Sure. Yeah. I'm actually in Jakarta. Yeah, but because of raining, I couldn't go to the on-site location.
Next week.
Yeah. May we meet one day or next week if you're still in Indonesia?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you for your time, TM Amirul. Okay. Now, should I give back the control to our Madam President?
Of course.
Okay. Thank you for your time, Madam President, TM Leonie. I give the control to you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Kaffa. Give a applause for all of our role takers today. I think we're having this spooky but fun meeting, right? Thank you so much for all of you who's coming to our meeting today, for all the amazing members of SCBD Toastmasters Club, all the visiting Toastmasters, and of course our lovely guests today. Thank you for coming, and you may all invited to our next meeting as well. And I would like to give a information and congratulations for Toastmaster Tawfiq, who has completed Dynamic Leadership Level 1, and also Toastmaster Ines, Motivational Strategies Level 2. Please give a round of applause for all of them. All right, next information. Our next meeting would be Friday, November 7th. It's going to be hybrid meeting again. So please come to our venue at Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education. Also, you can also join online at Zoom. Our meeting theme would be day one of one day. Ooh, that is an interesting wordplay. If you want to know what is the meaning of this theme, please come to our next meeting. And next one, first time role takers, please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Bening as our grammarian today, Toastmaster Faisal as our Zoom masters, and Toastmaster Kaffa as our welcoming ambassador. Woo. As you may know that Toastmaster Kaffa has just been inducted today, but he's already doing the role taker of a welcoming ambassador, which is a special role in SCBD Toastmasters Club, because that is exactly what we do in Toastmasters. We learn communication skills not just by delivering speech, but also doing this role takers, because we want to implement our club values, which is integrity, respect, service, and excellence. So we're doing this to serve others by taking roles, and therefore giving all of us the growth that we all want as a communicator. So if you think that Toastmasters, there's a lot of things to do in Toastmasters, right? But if you think you still want to join us, please do contact our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Flo. She will be happy to give all of you the information that you need. Okay, I think my internet connection in TPU Jeruk Perut is not that well, so I think I'm just going to officially adjourn this meeting by saying happy morning. Happy morning. All right. Okay, thank you. It's a little bit of a delay. Happy morning, everyone.
Bye, Leo Day.
Bye.